What's going on, guys? Let's go to the gym.
Mama, I made it to Forbes. Look, Mama, I made it to Forbes.
So today I've got arms. This is the last week of my sort of cut. So at the moment I'm just focusing on trying to maintain and get rid of any excess fat. I mean, I know it's obviously like the last week and I haven't done too well, but I put too much weight on my bulk. So and that bulk gone on for a bit. So I'm gonna try and lean bulk after this, and hopefully it'll go a lot better. So let's do this. Let's go gym. It's really cold out today. It's freezing. It says it's 7 degrees outside. That's Celsius. Yeah, so let's go to the gym. Let's kick some ass. So with the new iPhone 7, I love it. It's great, but the jack, like, it's, come on. It's just so fiddly, and you always like think, oh shit, have I got it? And right, so we just arrived at the gym. It's pretty packed in the car park, and I have a feeling it's all the mums that have just dropped their kids off to school. So hopefully they're all on the cardio machines, and the weight section's pretty alright. So yeah, let's do this. What's going on, guys? Welcome to my commentary. Here we're doing arms, starting off with a dumbbell curl using suicide grip. We're alternating the curl, and we're also supinating, which means that you're turning your pinky in, which gets you the full contraction even on that last little bit, which will help you get that little bit of the peak on the bottom head of the bicep. I'm starting off with a medium weight, which I recommend, especially for the first set. I did it for the first and second, and personally I like that because it gets the blood in there, gets you pumped, and it also just warms your muscles up a bit. So we're doing that from 10 to 12 reps. I can't remember how many I did, but we're going to superset that, as you'll see. Okay, so here's the fourth set. I didn't think you'd want to see me doing the same weight again, but here we go. Keeping the chair in an upright position, which helps to support your back and stops the swaying, so you'll be able to keep good form and also concentrate on the muscle. So here we go, we're on 16 kilograms, alternating, feeling pretty good. Not as great as I'd like, but really still trying to concentrate and get that movement without too much swaying, which is what it's all about. Again, we went from 8 to 10, I think. I may have even gotten a bit lower. Like I said, I wasn't feeling too great this workout. So here we go. This is the drag curl that I was on about. It feels really good, especially when you superset it. I find it works best when you superset, either starting or as a secondary movement in the superset. And as you can see, you can't, I mean, you probably could, but you can't really get too much out because you fatigue the muscle before. Now we move on to the second exercise that we do. This is tricep dips, just to warm up those triceps. Just using body weight, trying to keep good form. Obviously I'm struggling with my back at the moment. However, feeling pretty good on tricep dips. This is the last set. I used an 8 kilogram dumbbell, which just to add a bit more weight, to get a bit more blood in there, but overall feeling good. Do about 3 to 4 sets from 8 to 10 reps. And obviously you can see here that you drop the dumbbell when you're done. Here's the third movement that we did today. This is a preacher curl, but I'm doing it on the cables purely because I really like the way that you get a contraction the whole way through the movement. Now you can't really get that contraction when you get to the top of a normal barbell preacher curl. So what this is doing is it's keeping the tension on your biceps, and again we're going to go from 8 to 10 reps in the first few sets. So really trying to concentrate on that contraction of the bicep, which will give you a longer bicep. Just for the first set or two, keep it to around 20 kilograms or your medium weight. I say this because you don't want to really burn out on this exercise. You want to feel the contraction, you really want to get that good contraction which will help you grow and maintain that muscle mass at the end of the day. Here coming up we do a drop set. As you can see, this is a great thing to do on this exercise because you feel like at the end of the 4 sets your muscles are burnt out, and just by doing, like, even if it's 5 reps, like just do those 5 reps on a lighter weight, drop it by about 10, maybe even 15 kilograms, and really try and focus here, like as you see on the negative movement. It's really good, especially when you explode up and just slowly let it down, and as soon as your muscles can't do it anymore, that's when you know it's worked. Now we're going on to a tricep push down. I personally really enjoy this movement. It's just a great movement to do. I'm not very flexible, so this really does help with the development of my triceps. Just coming up to about 90 and then pushing down, trying to control the negative more with your muscles so you get that other muscle fiber to tear a bit more. Yeah, we're going from about 10 to 12 on the first set, I believe. After that, go between 8 to 10. We're doing about 4 sets on this, which you won't see. I think you only see, you see 3 sets. My mate James came up, ended up talking, as you'll see here. So here's the last set that we did. This is the 4th set. We went up to 36 kilograms and it felt really good. I can't lie, it felt like my muscles were really working. I had that mind-muscle connection, which we'll talk about in a later on video. We're still trying to push through. We're trying to really work our triceps here. And another way that, like we did on the previous movement, is to do a drop set like you can see I'm doing here. I'm lowering the weight by around 10-15 kilograms. I'm really just trying to keep that form, trying to really contract the muscle and just burn out. Right, next movement is reverse barbell curl, I believe, on the cables. Yep, reverse barbell curl. So this will do more of your brachialis, of your bicep, and a bit of the forearms. Personally, I like this. It'll give you a bit more of a bicep thickness, and it is a great movement. It can be hard. It's a bit more difficult. You can bring your thumbs over or under the bar. Personally, it's a bit harder with them over. As you can see, I've got my thumbs under. But yeah, if you want to make it that bit harder, definitely bring your thumbs over the bar. So here's the last movement that we did. This is the tricep pull down with the rope. I really like this exercise, but I find it hard. It's a pretty difficult exercise for me. I'm not too sure why. My muscles can really feel it in this exercise. My triceps just, they can really feel it. They get activated. So as you can see, I've lightened the weight a bit. Still trying to push through, and unfortunately my form, as you can see, it's not great, but as you see in a second, I pull my hands together and I can push through. That really helps to get those last few reps out of the triceps. So thank you very much for joining me on this commentary. I hope you've enjoyed it. Let's get on with the video. Right, just got done. I'm sweating, it is so hot. I mean, the gym was alright, but just boiling in the car from where the sun's been on it. Absolutely love these Gymshark seamless tops. They just feel so so nice. It feels like you're in your PJs, to be honest with you. Yeah, I had a good workout. Some of it I was struggling at the beginning because it's quite early. I mean, don't know where my phone's gone, but it's 25 past 10. So we got a lot of things to do today. Mainly setting up for the photo shoot tomorrow, which you guys will see that. Yeah, so we got to go to town, try and find a duffel bag, and also possibly a hard drive. So yeah, let's get it. So just driving home right now. I'm gonna shower and get some food, probably make some eggs possibly. I know I've got a protein shake waiting for me in the fridge, which I made last night, and I was busy doing the room, so I just was not hungry at all. Whoa. So yeah, just see how things go. I don't even like this song. Can't go wrong. It's alright. What's going on, guys? I didn't record while I was... Hold on a sec. I didn't record while I was out, primarily because I was starving and I had to go to Lidl with my mum, and I also picked up another SD card, but I couldn't find a duffel bag, so I think I'm just going to order one online. Aside from that, I've been eating, got my protein shake, which I mentioned about. It's Matrix Nutrition. If anyone wants to know, it's Matrix Nutrition. Personally, I love their products because they taste amazing. The macros on them are just really good. Like the one I use is Anabolic Gold. So Matrix, if you're listening, thank you. Also, I've got some Snacker Jack rice cakes with some peanut butter on them. I can't remember the name of the peanut butter, but personally I really like it. It is just amazing peanut butter, quite frankly. You can't go wrong. They're salt and vinegar flavoured, and with the peanut butter, they're absolutely really good. So yeah, also I had some John West light lunch. It's the Mediterranean one, less than 250 calories. The macros on it, I'll show you guys so you can look for yourself. The macros, there you go. Those are the macros. They're absolutely delicious as well, and you can't go wrong, especially if you're dieting. I personally recommend them because it's so much easier than meal prep. So yeah.